get lost in your words. It feels so good when I'm hurt. Takes my mind off of the pain. Loves when the beat takes me away.
Well, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to each and every one of you, wherever you are listening in this world. Welcome to another session of Healing Through Hurt I Talk Radio. I am your host, C. Maria Wall, also known as the voice of relationship recovery and the mediator and Shiro right here at our ground zero. And just as a reminder, when we're at ground zero, we're not at rock bottom. We are simply on solid ground where we can get our footing, dig in deeply, and prepare to propel ourselves to new heights. I'll be back with you as soon as our opening music by Ms. Tori Lee is done playing. Tonight is all about the sacred bedroom. I will see you shortly.
Takes my mind off of the pain. Loves when the beat takes me away with only good music. Oh, with only good music. I tell Rihanna, please don't stop the music. Lauren strum my pain with the fingers. I could really use it. Quiet storms full of purple rain. My Sharia more lovely as a summer's day. I'll let the whispers fall in Marvin Gaye in my headphones till the music starts to fade away. I give away my brown sugar for a bit of pop. If love really was a bullet, I'd have took the shot. Yeah. Now would you buy me a drink just to take me home? Put your game in a song just to make me moan. I like my Robin Thicke, me alone. A thug album, triple shots, that's a trace. I get lost in your words. It feels so good when I'm hurt. Takes my mind off of the pain. Loves when the beat takes me away with only good music. With only good music.
Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on Healing Through Hurt I Talk Radio. That was Miss Tori Lee's good music. Today is January the 2nd of 2025. We are continuing our journey of 365 days of opportunities to work towards our happiness, hope, health, and healing. As I said, I'm your host, C. Maria Wall, aka the voice of relationship recovery and the mediator and Shiro at our ground zero. Tonight is all about the sacred bedroom. And this show can apply to men and women, by the way. You know, a while ago, I did a segment called Is Your Bed Made? Because we can learn a lot about our lives if we look at our beds. If you get up in the morning and you don't make your bed, maybe your day is not going to be in order either. Or at night when you come home and you jump in bed, if you can't roll from one side to the other because you have a lot of clutter in your bed space, maybe you have too much going on and a lot of clutter in your lives. So tonight I want to talk to you about the sacred bedroom. A few months ago, I decided to get rid of everything old. I decided to clear out my house from everything that evil touched, whether it was the ex-husband or whether it was an abusive parent, whatever it was. If evil was in this house and and it touched things, I wanted to clear my space and make it a positive aura in my home. You see, my home is my safe place. My bedroom is my sacred place. So everything that reminded me of something negative from the past, specifically, we're talking about my bedroom this evening. I replaced new bed frame, new mattress, new bed sheets and linen, new everything. Consider your bed your sanctuary. Consider your bedroom your sacred place. It should be that place that you can go outside of the commode if some people like to do that. It should be that place where you can go and find your peace, where you can get centered, where you can meditate and find that quiet and calm that a lot of times we need so desperately. So think of it like this. When you're in a relationship, well, we're not going to say a relationship. Sometimes we tend to not think clearly. We may invite someone home. That person may be there for a one night appearance, one and done. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Sam. And then you never see them again. And then you may do the cycle again. Or you were in a relationship with someone long term, short term, midterm, and suddenly that person is gone. But that energy is still there in that space and in that place. So when you're talking about different personalities and energy in your space, energy doesn't just disappear. It just changes from one form to another. And you have all of that negative energy. And sometimes, we may have really liked someone and, we invite them in for one night and then they're gone. Boom, they're gone. And then they ghost you, the infamous ghosting. So what do we do about that? We have to set our boundaries and stick to them. Let me say that again. We have to set our boundaries and stick to them. What is your sacred place in your safe place? Let me say that again. What is your sacred place in your safe place? Remember at the beginning of our discussion, I said that my home is my safe place, but my bedroom is my sacred place. I made a promise to myself that I was not going to invite anyone into my sacred place. That's number one. Number two, I also did a show a while ago where I said I never invite people into my home. I say, you can come in if you choose to do so, but I'm not going to invite anyone in. Because to me, when I invite them in, I invite in that negative energy. I'm allowing it in. I'm allowing in whatever they're bringing. And then I lose the power in my own place. So therefore, I will tell people, you make the choice to come in. And I explain, I don't invite people into my safe place. I don't invite people into my sacred place. So make sure that you're not inviting in that negative energy. You're not getting tethered to that energy that's going to stay in your private, sacred places. Look at your bedroom as that place that's meant for you. And if you're in a couple and you're married and this and that, listen, you might share the bed. Fine, wonderful. This program isn't for you. I'll have other programs for healing through hurt that pertain to you and relationships, whether you're in one or you're not. That's what this program is about. But tonight, I'm talking about getting things in order. The other day, I believe that I said that I had shared a piece over on my social media over on TikTok. I said, change requires change. We cannot continually keep adding the negative energy on top of negative energy. Each time you switch up, you have someone else. But trust and believe the epithelials, those skin cells and whatever else, it seeps down past the sheets, and there's always going to be residue close to or on that mattress. And when all of that negative energy comes together, it will then find someplace else to transfer and attach. And guess who's lying in that bed every night? The person that you see in the mirror. So when you consider this, honestly, think about putting yourself first. Think about protecting your well-being. There's something to be said about the law of attraction. If you're always negative, if you're negative Nick or Nancy, you're always going to draw negativity to you. And when you have too many personalities and energies in your space, it becomes a culmination of mess. The only thing that it has in common is that it's negative and it makes you feel bad. Have you ever walked into a place and you could feel the negative energy permeating throughout the room? It's the same principle. So why would you want to do that to that very important person that you see in the mirror, that person that should matter the most? So think about it. Think about protecting your well-being. Make that bedroom a sacred place. If you're older and more seasoned, you should know better. If the person that you're with can't afford to go half or take you to a hotel, motel, wherever you want to go, then maybe you shouldn't go. Now, if they invite you to their place and you say, okay, that's wonderful and great. But that doesn't mean that it's, quid pro quo. I'm going to do for you what you do for me. No, 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 no. It doesn't work that way. The bottom line is that you can keep your place sacred. And if you feel that there's something off about the energy of someone that you're with, male or female, you don't even have to invite them to your safe place. Now, if they invite you to their place and you are comfortable enough to go, feel free. But that does not mean that you have to reciprocate and return that same invitation. You do not. Remember something. If it doesn't feel right, even if you feel comfortable 99.9%, but that 1% is, that 0.1% is bothering you, take note to that. Keep your safe place safe. Keep your sacred place sacred. There is no right or wrong, or obligation, I should say. There is no obligation to do for someone what they have done for you. There are people that say, well, I did this for you. When you going to do the same for me? So you have to get some type of understanding about that. Show for another day. You have to get understanding about that from the beginning. You cannot give people any false sense of expectation. Now, sometimes you might have a place that, again, is your bed made, is your house in order. If it's not, then hopefully you won't want to invite someone in. But that should be incentive for you to get your safe place in order, because if your safe place is in disarray, you still won't have peace in your private space. You just won't. So this is the beginning of a new year. Maybe that change that needs to be required is to get your spaces in order. Know that where you come to every single day of your life, unless you're away on travel or some other reason for you not to be there every day, at some point you're coming back to your sanctuary, to your safe space, to your safe haven. And eventually you're going to walk to that room where that wonderful, wonderful place is that has that comfortable bed that you can't wait to get back to. And when you lie down, you want to feel that positive comfort that will help you fall asleep and have a good night's rest. You want that. You would want that. Or I would hope that you would want that, because we need that. You know, when we sit and we see how many relationships fall apart, how many people aren't happy, and all of these things, sometimes the answer is blowing in the wind, and it's blowing right past us, and we're just ignoring it. Or it could be right there, could be right here on this show. Hint, hint. So therefore, we should stop, take a deep breath, and consider other options. This is the year of options and opportunities. And one of them should be to put yourself first and get your sanctuary, your safe place, and your sacred places in order. All you have to do is start. Make a commitment to yourself to make your bed every day. Make a commitment that if you've had A, B, C, D, E, F, G, X, Y, Z in your bed, sharing that space on that mattress, if you cannot do it immediately, start a fund to save up to get a new mattress and new linen. You know, when you change your linen or you get new linen and it's washed and it's fresh and you put it on that bed, oh my gosh, it is the best feeling. I don't know about you, but I love when it's time to change the linen. And some days when I'm really feeling stressed and just not, things are just so out of whack, I literally change the linen so that I can have that fresh, crisp place to lie my head that evening. And it makes such a difference. It makes a huge difference. I just offer you this to try to make that decision, to make your bedroom sacred. Make your home your safe sanctuary. You don't have to invite everybody into your home. You do not. If they want to invite you to their place, wonderful and fine. If you're comfortable enough to go, enjoy yourself. But you do not have to reciprocate. This is not, I do for you, you do for me. No, 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 no. Not, especially when you're in the early stages. And if you feel that there's something wrong, I've said this plenty of times. If you ever hear me say, I'm going to ride it till the wheels fall off, that simply means that there's something not right about the energy. There's something not right about something. But I don't want to sabotage my potential for happiness because I'm letting my mind be influenced by the demons of my past. So therefore, I will ride it till the wheels fall off. But what I won't do is open up my heart and my home and my sacred places without knowing. And it could take weeks, it could take days, it could take months, could take years. Who knows? But only you will know when it's right and when it's true. When you hear me get quiet, it's because I want you to have that time to digest what I've said up to this point. Decide if you can relate to it and apply it to your lives. And if you can, then do so. And if you know someone who can benefit from these words, please share the program. And if you found us here on Spreaker, which is our new home, we're also on Amazon Audible, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Deezer, iHeartRadio, Podcast Addict, Spotify, Spreaker. As I said earlier, this is our new home, and several other known podcasts players out there. So again, you can find us. We're syndicated. We're all over the place. And if you'd like to reach us by phone, you have a story you want to tell, you need a listening ear, our number is 202-618-2556. And if you'd like to send a message, don't send it to the company email. I like to get messages personally. So you can send it to letsgrow@cmariawall.com. That's letsgrow@cmariawall.com. And if you still like to put pen to paper, our mailing address is P.O. Box 272 in Randallstown, Maryland, 21133. That's Post Office Box 272 in Randallstown, Maryland, 21133. Again, just in recap, make your bedroom sacred. Make your home your safe sanctuary. Make your bedroom sacred. Not everyone deserves the right or the privilege to share your bed. It's winter now. So many of you, you're going through that loneliness phase and you want a warm body to cuddle up to in that cold bed. Me, I have an electric blanket that does wonders. I'm warm. I'm cozy. I can listen to a podcast. I can work on podcasts like I'm doing now. And then I'll just fall off asleep and have a good night's sleep. And I love the fact that no one's been in this bed but me. No one has been on this mattress but me. I love that. There's no energy here but mine. If I'm feeling bad, I come home, I can pull back the covers, jump in bed, have a good night's sleep, and the positive energy will rejuvenate within me. It will replenish my spirit and my soul as I sleep without having any negative entities or vibes or energy around me. There's nothing for me to be tethered to other than my own energy and the energy that I'm drawing from the universe for me. So just remember how important you are, and just remember in this new season, it's okay for you to set boundaries. Not everyone is meant to be invited into your space and place. Not everyone is meant to be invited into your heart, mind, body, spirits, and souls. They're not. Take care of you because you matter. Take care of you because you are important. Take care of you because someone out there, if you haven't met him or her yet, they're waiting for nobody else on this planet but you. And I'm not saying that everyone who's waiting for you, your paths will cross, because life can be very interesting. We never know what the next moment will bring. But if you all happen to be in the same place and space at the same time, what will be, will be. So with that said, I'm about to end our program for this January 2nd, 2025. We are still walking this journey for our 365 days of options and opportunities. Let's continue to walk this road together. As I said, my name is C. Maria Wall. My grandchildren call me Grandma Pumpkin. My children call me Dr. Wall, but you can call me friend, because I'm just a phone call, an email, or a letter away. If you're in a place where you need that listening ear, reach out and someone will be here to help you. And by the way, Healing Through Hurt iTalk Radio, all of its programs and events are sponsored by the Wall Foundation Incorporated, which is an IRS approved and recognized 501c3 nonprofit. You can check us out on our website at thewallfoundationinc.org. That's thewallfoundationinc.org. And until next time, as always, I want to pray each and every one of you enough. I pray you enough sunshine to brighten your rainy days. I also pray you enough rain to make your gardens grow beautifully. I pray you enough smiles to turn a frown that you've been carrying around upside down. But most of all, I pray you enough strength and courage to face whatever may be coming your way from this very moment and beyond. As we begin, we will end with Ms. Tori Lee's good music, because this program is all about healing through our hurts, finding our way to recover from any trauma that we've had. That's what relationship recovery is all about. Turning our pains and tragedies into triumphs. So until next time, be well, be blessed. And like I said, we started with good music. That's the name of the song. I hope you enjoyed our good conversation. And I hope that you experienced some really good vibes. So until next time, take care, everybody.
I get lost in your words. It feels so good when I'm hurt. Takes my mind off of the pain. Loves when the beat takes me away with only good music. Oh, 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 with only good music. Something about the things you said stays in my mind. Makes me wanna sit down and listen to you. I listen all night. The melody, the arrangement makes my body go so crazy. I tap my feet, man, I love the beat. It's the way the music comes over me. The emotions I get out.